Convene tomorrow to determine whether charges are appropriate against this officer involved in the shooting death of Michael Brown. This before the toxicology results are even back on the young man. And a movement is growing now to boot the four-time elected prosecutor off of this case, suggesting he cannot be fair in this matter since his own father was a policeman who was killed by a black defendant in the 60s. The petitioners claim that he cannot be trusted to obtain, quote, justice. Meanwhile, Eric Holder will arrive in Ferguson tomorrow, where he has already dispatched the, quote, full resources of the Justice Department. So can he be trusted to obtain justice in this case? J. Christian Adams is a former Department of Justice attorney who worked for Eric Holder, and he is author of the book Injustice, Exposing the Racial Agenda of the Obama Justice Department. Chris, good to see you tonight. And so they want this Missouri prosecutor booted off the case. He says he's not going, by the way. He's been elected 4 times. He's been there since 1991. It's a predominantly black community that is electing him, including when he ran the last time against a black opponent. But they somehow don't think in this case that he can be fair. But should they be trusting Eric Holder to be fair?
Of course they shouldn't be trusting Eric Holder, Megyn. Look, this is an attorney general who has carried around in his wallet for 30 years a quote that says he shares common cause with the black criminal. I mean, this is an attorney general.
What?
Yes, it's in my book. This is an attorney general who has a civil rights division that has been engaged in a war against police departments around this country. There was proven misconduct, for example, in a case against the New Orleans Police Department that boggles the mind. It was so grotesque that this civil rights division, the exact same one that is now flooding the zone in Missouri, is going to be looking at that they did things in New Orleans that are so off the charts illegal that a federal judge scolded them with a 120-page opinion. They cannot be trusted. They're ideologues. They do not like the police. They work at the Justice Department because they want to do these kind of cases. So no, Eric Holder cannot be trusted.
The National Law Journal had an interesting piece yesterday that pointed out that early on in his tenure at DOJ, Eric Holder said he would make the fight against police misconduct a priority in his tenure, and that just for next year, 2015, the DOJ has requested an additional $1.9 million for 9 attorneys and 11 other positions to expand efforts in combating police misconduct. Nobody likes police misconduct, but the question is, does he have a thumb on the scale? If you're looking for an impartial arbiter to step in and have the confidence of everyone, is this it?
Yeah, this is what sunk the nomination of the president's nominee to head the Civil Rights Division, Debo Adegbile. This stated war against police officers. Members of the FOP, the Fraternal Order of Police, know this already about Eric Holder. This was part of their program when they took power to go after police departments, to take sides, to go to places like Ferguson and take the side of the lawless against the law-abiding citizen. It's part of a trend of the Civil Rights Division, and you're going to see it play out here in Missouri.
All right, but in the meantime, there appears to be, the rhetoric at least is getting upped, and I want to ask you this as an attorney, as a DOJ former attorney. This Missouri State Senator, Jamila Nasheed, and by the way, this is apparently a lawyer, the Attorney General of Missouri, who's speaking on camera. We're monitoring that if he makes news. But she puts up a statement writing to the county prosecutor, wanting him to recuse himself, saying, if you should decide to not indict this police officer, the rioting we have witnessed this past week will seem like a picnic compared to the havoc that will likely occur. I mean, the amount of fuel these politicians are pouring on this fire, Chris.
It's amazing. It's a new America we're living in, Megyn. It's so toxic. It's so rotted. It's so dangerous. America has the greatest system of law and justice the world has ever seen. So what if this prosecutor's father was killed by a black man? This is part of this effort to make it everything about race. The entire justice system, they want you to believe, is rigged on the basis of race. It's toxic. It's evil. It's part of a coordinated strategy to undermine the foundations of law in this country, and it's so bad. Where are the elected Democrats, like the governor of Missouri? Why don't any of these folks stand up for the rule of law anymore? It's always about race. It's always about class. It's always about division. It's not about the good things of the American justice system. And let's hope that they don't buckle under to these threats of violence and retribution, because that's not what America's all about.
The governor of Missouri came out with a statement right before we went to air demanding a vigorous prosecution in this case. That's where he stands on it tonight before the grand jury even convenes. I mean, what a message from their own governor. Chris, good to see you.
Thanks, Megyn.
I mean, can you believe that? What is he doing? Stay out of it. You trust the grand jury, okay? Let them do their job. They're under enough pressure. Let me know what your thoughts are.